Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining this reading. So I'm going to be doing your tarot reading. So let's find out what messages are in the cards for you with these cards in this reading, Pisces. First card that we have is the Six of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands and it's in the reverse. So this Six of Swords, this does show being able to get past a rough time with someone, perhaps a rough patch, being able to get past the difficulty and even being able to work through it with someone. But with this Nine of Cups, this does show an energy of being able to experience a sense of contentment and satisfaction on an emotional level. I am getting that perhaps with that Six of Swords, this is being able to move on. So you could be perhaps even coming out of perhaps a situation that is no longer working. And this Nine of Cups, this does show an energy of being able to find that sense of wholeness and contentment on an emotional level on your own as well. But also the Six of Swords, this could also be being able to work things out with someone. So I'm getting being able to address things, and this could even be in the form of a conversation, communicating in a way that does seem to be working things out with someone. But I am getting that with this Nine of Cups, there's this energy of being at a place where it's almost as if you're relinquishing control, and it's bringing back the sense of feeling a relief on an emotional level. We have the Four of Swords. This card does show prioritizing your health, your healing, perhaps self-care, being able to put yourself first, and even taking time out. There could be somewhat of a no contact period right now, but there could also be a sense of being able to kind of just take that time out for yourself and be able to recharge on a personal level. With this Nine of Wands showing up in the reverse, this does look like an energy of having had put a lot of effort towards something, having had felt like you had put up the good fight. But also with it showing up in the reverse, it's almost as if there's a sense of being in a space where you're ready to let go, especially when it comes to the conflict side of things. So I'm getting that the end of fighting with this Nine of Wands, and even the end of being very defensive. Perhaps somebody was very defensive towards you, but it does seem to be that there's this sense of almost agreeing to disagree, being ready to let go of the striving energy associated with being able to make something happen. So I'm gonna pull out more cards. We have the Temperance card under the Six of Swords. We have Justice, the Nine of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups. So this Ace of Cups does show a new beginning, especially in love or in relationships. And I am getting that there's a sense of an end to the fighting, or an end to this tense energy that this Nine of Wands is showing, but it does seem to be the end of feeling as though there's something to defend. So there's a sense of also being able to work through something and kind of get out of that place of always fighting. So I'm also getting that there's a sense of also meeting somebody new, but there does just seem to be a new beginning, especially on an emotional level. So even when it comes to connections, but I'm also getting that there's also a sense of being able to experience that fulfillment on an emotional level, even if it is on your own, enjoying that sense of being able to be alone. This Nine of Pentacles does show a sense of being able to feel that sense of freedom, feeling that sense of satisfaction with singlehood as well. So there's also a sense of stepping into a very independent energy, and also being able to be very happy with where things are right now, and where you are right now. But I am getting an energy of feeling very empowered And this Nine of Pentacles also showing being able to put your focus and your energy towards something that is very meaningful to you. So even on a career level, perhaps, I am getting that there's this opportunity for being able to experience a lot of abundance with your career, with your work endeavors and projects. With this Nine of Pentacles, there is an energy of being able to experience bliss and happiness with being able to focus on something that's truly yours and that means a lot to you, and something that is more so it's more so in alignment with your interests. We do have justice with this justice card. This does also show a sense of also being able to establish balance, and I'm getting fairness and also the truth coming out in a situation. But this could also have to do with your legal matters. Whether you're married, this could also affect those kind of legal matters, but there's a sense of being able to feel vindicated and also being able to experience karma. But I'm getting that karma being in your favor. So this is positive karma. With this Nine of Cups, there's also that sense of a wish fulfillment. So there's the sense of being able to be on the right side of the karma. So I am getting that something may also be coming up and coming full circle, and it is kind of painting you in the light that is to your advantage with this Justice card. And we have Temperance. This Temperance card does show divine intervention, also kind of playing a part in things. But I am getting an energy of being able to move things forward steadily. So if you are working something through with someone with that Six of Swords, I am getting an energy of being able to make it past a rough patch with someone, and also being able to work on the communication might be something that's also kind of making things easier for you. But I am getting that there's a patient and steady energy when it comes to being able to move things along forward. So there's also a sense of being patient with yourself and being able to experience patience as a means of being able to be more connected with somebody else when it comes to working through a certain rough patch with this Six of Swords. But this card does show harmony. And with that Six of Swords, this is about moving away from a difficult situation. You're moving towards a more peaceful place with things and a more harmonious place with things. And I am getting that there's also a sense of being able to move, even as far as locations. Perhaps there's a desire to be able to move. There's a sense of being able to do so. And with that Nine of Pentacles, there's a thriving energy here. So I'm getting that nothing is holding you back. Even with this Nine of Wands, you're very close to being able to get to being in the space where you are thriving and where you want to take things with somebody. But I am getting that there's a new beginning here with this Ace of Cups. So I'm going to pull out some cards from the article. We have forgiving and learning. We have codependency. And we have passion. So with this forgiving and learning, you're definitely moving away from perhaps a difficult or more challenging time with someone, or even as far as your own personal journey. There is a sense of being able to heal as well, and there's a sense of being able to experience recovery. I am getting you prioritizing your well-being, also that Four of Swords. But there's also the sense of being able to experience learning a lesson when it comes to the way in which things were handled in the past, or learning from the past. But also getting that there's also the sense of being able to experience clarity in a situation, and somebody may be wanting your forgiveness. I'm also getting that you may be also in a space where you are you're forgiving a certain situation. I'm also getting that could even be as far as on your own personal journey when it comes to being able to forgive yourself for the way in which something may have transpired, or the way in which the decisions that needed to be taken in a situation. There's the sense of having compassion in the situation. We have codependency. So with this codependency, this could also be somebody else that you're dealing with. So I'm getting a sense of over-reliance on another person, or even the using of vices, as far as perhaps even the way in which somebody is engaging in relationships and depending on them, or when it comes to other substances. And I'm getting that there's a sense of the way in which somebody is acting may be also influenced by something else. And I'm getting that there is this opportunity for an apology also with this forgiving and learning, and it could also have to do with a person being able to work on themselves and coming to a space where they are realizing and gaining more clarity on the past. I am getting that somebody is learning something, and that's in the present moment. They're learning a lot more about the past. We have passion. I'm getting this card pertaining to the Nine of Pentacles. With this Nine of Pentacles, I am getting that being able to focus on something very meaningful to you, something that you enjoy. I am getting that it is also kind of healing with that Four of Swords showing up over here. I'm also getting that it is kind of leading to this energy of abundance and having the universe be very generous to you. It's also allowing you to show up in a very thriving and consistent way, and that is generating the sense of abundance as well. I'm getting that it doesn't require a lot of striving. It almost comes effortlessly because it is something that feels natural, or something that you enjoy with this Nine of Pentacles. It is something that you may be very passionate about. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards. I hope that you have a wonderful week, Pisces, and I'll speak to you in the next reading. Bye, Pisces.